So we just ask each and every one of you just to find yourself in a comfortable position. And know the intent has already been set. Your own soul knows your mediumship path. And those within our world, that of the spirit. Feel as the energy and the power begins to change. And in order to bring forward a higher aspect of healing, there has to be more power. The power of self with the power of our world. So let us first just sit and think of yourself sat within a web. That you are at the center of this web. And this is that of your auric field. And the power from within is able to ripple outwards. And the more connected you are, the more of the web is able to be spun and created. You feel the power of the light. And as you breathe this light into the center of your being, this light emanates outwards to the web of your life, your storybook, the structure of your own energy. And in order for our world to work with you in new ways and create strands and threads of healing that are entwined with that of your own mediumship journey. And the structure of your energy needs to be healed and changed to allow each fiber of your being, each strand to be solid, to enable energy to effortlessly be able to utilize each and every part of you. So let us first sit for the purity of the healing, so that every strand of your being, that of your physical form, your soul, and your auric field, will be changed within this moment, changed to allow a higher transference of words, evidence, whatever your chosen mediumship journey is. Allow in this moment the intent of the healing to create a charge and a new power, to change the structure of any strands that are of a human thinking to the power and the energy and the frequency of our world. And as you sit within your own web, your own soul and spirit will blend with our world to create a change within your energy field, to allow a higher imprint of healing to run across, through, and around each and every one of you. are now able to utilize each and every one of you in a new way. So when you work with our world, you are just processing energetic information. You are allowing a higher conscious aspect to work with that of your physical form. And as your soul talks to your senses, that of your human mind and understanding, it creates a realization of our world to yours, whether this is through the spoken word, evidential, or the purity of the healing itself. To feel a new power that is running through each and every one of you, as we have made you a more efficient network of energy, allowing your soul to talk to that of the human form in a new way, a new understanding. Now allow our world, as we know your true pathway, to start to change some of the strands that are within your energy field, to allow yourselves to utilize the energies in a new way, but where strands will be left, networks for the purity of the healing energy, to enable mediumship to be entwined with a higher aspect of healing. In order to do this, first we must make you expansive, just as a spider is able to spin, so that the web covers more area. This is what we do with you at this time. You will feel that you are in a more expansive way of being. This allows more consciousness and energy to run through your energy fields. And this therefore utilizes, it creates an efficiency where you have more strands and structures that can be utilized for the aspect of healing. But as it comes forward, this higher frequency that is not tainted by the need of man, it will enable it to support, to entwine, to create within this moment. So as you just sit and feel the power of God's love and light, that of your spirit teams as they come close, allow the expansion of self to create new threads and structures on your mediumship journey. And just breathe in the light if the mind becomes busy. Just observe the rise and the fall of the breath as a higher conscious aspect is able to utilize the new pathways within each and every one of you for your sole purpose, the knowing of our world, of what your true mediumship journey is. creation of consciousness is within the power and the intent of what you call God within your world. If you think of God's energy as being every strand of everything, it is the creation of life itself. And life is just consciousness, the reality you are experiencing as you have a human form. So let us bring forward the power of God, the power of the light and the power of our world within the very center of your being. Start to breathe in power of God's consciousness. And as you breathe it, you become it as a new blueprint starts to entwine within your energy field. This is not a frequency or a structure that you will be able to attain at this time, but it is an imprint within your energy field. So along your journey, the time is right, the patience is always needed. This power of God, this blueprint will be able to come forward. And it is within your DNA, it is within your soul purpose and pathway. So start to breathe in the light of God, emanate God's consciousness inwards, outwards, and allow the expansive nature of your own web to merge, to blend, to attune with the web of life, as every reverberation on every single strand and every single thought creates something. And it must, as all energy has power, and your own thoughts within this moment are the creation of the new. So think God, think unlimited power and no boundaries, but complete discipline within this moment and within your mediumship journey, as you are the light of God emanating within this moment and always. aspect of healing is coming forward within your world, within your mediumship journeys. Words that you speak will carry a new power, will have the essence of God's consciousness within. And as you stand in the power of Christ consciousness within your world, with the purity of the heart leading the way, feel the power of love. Power of love of our world come forward now. As our love entwines with you, within the web of life, in every strand and every fabric of your being. When you emanate love, you create it. And where there is love within your work with our world, there will always be an amplification of energy, as God's consciousness is the purity of love and light. So now, slowly and gently, and in your own time, just allow the conscious mind, the mind of man, to come forward. And this changes the energy around you and the way that you connect with our world. As you just start to move back to the here and now. Just nice deep breaths, everybody. And as the breath quickens, the mind quickens. And you just move back to the illusion, the reality of the human world, the human dimension. Slowly, gently, and in your own time. So thank you to each and every one of you that's joined us for this Thursday attunement session. And thank you to the people that have just put in about healing for me. I would really appreciate that at this time. So wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and God bless. Bye.